Okay, let's see here. I think we're going live, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we are live. Hello everyone, Kitslam here and welcome back to another live stream. Today we're going to do the 1 hour drawing challenge. This time I want to try drawing Spider-Man. Last week we did Carnage. Now I love the 1 hour drawing challenge because it's it's just enough time to add a little bit of stress, but at the same time, an hour is quite a bit of time. So, you know, it's sort of that middle ground where you have just enough time to keep the pencil moving and try to create as much of a realistic character as you can. And of course, I would encourage you guys to try the 1 hour drawing challenge, any drawing challenge at all. I really like the time drawing challenges. I find that it's a really good way to practice your skills because it forces you to move that pencil, as mentioned, and just to kind of go with the flow, just to sort of be relaxed. All of these types of things. Now the thing is, I have a reference photo in front of me. This reference photo is this movie poster, which I'm super pumped on. So I think this is from a few years back, but there's a lot of detail in here, guys. So it'll be interesting to see how much of this Spider-Man poster I can get into the 60 minutes. Last week on Carnage, I kind of surprised myself. I was happy to see the finished product. Carnage, though, is sort of a little bit more chaotic with all of the strings and his symbiote stuff, and so it kind of gave me a little bit of leeway. Whereas Spider-Man, when I look at this reference photo, I noticed that there's a lot of structure here. So it will be interesting to see how that goes down. Let me just absolutely confirm that this is working, the live stream. I'm just going to go to Streamlabs, OBS, and I'm pretty sure it's working. And maybe I'll just double check it quick here on YouTube and see what's happening. Okay, that will also give us a moment here just to get settled. I will have to grab some pencil colors and then we'll let some people jump into the stream. So let's see what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. What I'll do is I'll go to my second YouTube channel and see if I can find the live video here on my main channel. I don't actually see it, which is interesting. It's possible that it's not working. I see one person watching. Is that myself? That's probably what's happening here. Wait, let me click on my channel from my second channel account to see if I am live. That's really strange. YouTube has been acting very weird lately. Like last week I posted the 1 hour live stream of Carnage. Oh, I know why. I think I did the same mistake last week. Did I not? No, it's public. I've got this video set to public, so people should be able to see it and jump in. I feel like this is kind of what happened last week too. But I am using some new software and new equipment, so maybe what I'll do is text a friend and see if they can see the live stream. So just let me ask that. Okay. Because I think by now there would be more people jumping in, so that's what's curious. Now, as far as I can tell, this should all be working, I'm pretty sure. I'm on the YouTube tab. It says I am live for 4 minutes with one person watching, which is probably myself. And it is public, ladies and gentlemen. This is a public video, so it's not private or anything. Well, maybe what happens? I wonder if I refresh this page. That makes me nervous. I kind of want to copy my description so I don't lose that. Let me copy the description, all of it, so I don't lose that. Okay. And then maybe I'll check my friend's text. to see if they got back to me. Hey, what is this? Ah. My mouse has been acting very strange as well. Okay, I'm going to copy this so I do not lose it. That would frighten me. It would be a lot of work. Okay, so this is what's happened. I've pasted the description somewhere safe. Now I'm going to refresh this page. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not working. Huh. My friend has confirmed that it is not working. Okay, well maybe the live stream is working now. So if you're jumping in the live stream, let me know. Been going for 5 minutes according to my clock here. Oh, that's what's so weird. Okay. Oh my gosh. It said it was public, but now it says it's private. So I just changed it to public again. I'm going to refresh it. I think now it should work. Oh, I'll get it figured out eventually. Okay. Well, it's public now, so this has to be working. I'm almost 100% sure. It did say it was public earlier though. Let's check. Oh, we're live. Okay, yes. Good. This is amazing. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I was just trying to get live there, having a little bit of technical issues. Of course, I want to thank everyone who's jumping in the live stream or the replay. Everyone is welcome. So what I'm going to do is the 1 hour drawing challenge of Spider-Man. So I've got this Spiderman movie poster. I think this is from a few years back. And I'm super excited about that. I love the 1 hour drawing challenge. It is just the right amount of time to really put a little bit of a fire into your artwork. It makes you move. You don't have a ton of time, but you got just enough time to basically create something hopefully half decent in the 1 hour drawing challenge. So really excited, love the 1 hour drawing challenge. And then this is the third one that I've done with you guys. Previously, the first 1 hour drawing challenge was the drawing of Venom here. And then after Venom, I did Carnage with you guys last week. Let's see, I hope my mouse will work here just for a second here. Okay, so yeah, we did Venom there, and then last week we did Carnage. So I'm kind of currently sticking with that theme, sort of like some superheroes, slash maybe the Spider-Man superhero characters in particular. But if you guys have any character suggestions that you would like to see drawn in the next 1 hour drawing challenge, then please leave that in the comment section, and I will do my absolute best to join you guys down there in the comments. So let's see, I'm just testing this out to see if I can read your comments in Streamlabs OBS, but when I look at it, I don't think I can. So we got RubyKit is here. RubyKit, thank you for joining the live stream. Welcome, welcome. I am doing very good. How about yourself? In the meantime, as RubyKit answers and more people will jump in the stream, I'm going to start grabbing some of these pencil colors here. Ruby, is the sound okay? Hopefully the sound is all right. Maybe you could let me know. This is the new setup that I'm working on. Okay, so I'm going to grab some reds. I'll definitely need some reds. I'm good. Guess what you just ate? Well, I ate a fruit leather. A fruit leather sponsored by Sunripe, if that's what you mean. Which was absolutely fantastic. No questions asked, 100% guaranteed. I definitely need a lot of reds. Your audio is good. That's fantastic. Okay. I need some blues. Let me see. What I need to do is have this live chat window open, as well as my reference photo open too. Oh, what's happening? I got some other video playing. Mr. Bob Ross is playing in the background. Okay. I'm just going to try to get my windows set up here. Okay. I used to have more devices, which made it a little bit easier I could have the reference photo on a device, but that device is a few years old now, and I think it's officially passed away. It's very tragic. So I'm just going to set up the tabs here. Okay, I think this will do us good. And so I can read your comments as we go through the live stream, hopefully. Okay. Let's check this out. Nice. This reference photo is so epic. I think this is my favorite image of Spider-Man that I've seen. Okay, now that I have the reference photo in front of me, I will look to see what colors I need. And there's quite a few colors here, I think, that I'll need. So I will continue to grab those while more people jump in the stream. I need quite a bit of reds. I need some blacks and blues, basically. Maybe some grays and potentially some white. Oh, you know what I almost need? For some of these rich highlights, I might try a little bit of acrylic white paint. This is something I'm thinking about, just to make it really pop off the page. Now these blues in the reference photo, I wish I could show you that, but I can't right now. You know, it's just the way it goes, based on the current camera setup. But we are improving. 2 weeks ago I was using my phone. Now I have improved video and improved audio. So hopefully you guys can notice the difference. Okay, what I've done is I currently have my pencil colors divided into two kind of, I got the warm colors and the cool colors. So let's just see what's happening over here. I need more blue options, and I got my pencil sharpener, it's called, right here, and for quick access, so that I can sharpen immediately. Don't think I'll need too many greens, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know if I need the amount of colors that I currently have on the table, but it's too late. I've already placed them. Well, okay. That hopefully will keep me busy for a little while with all of those colors. Now I just want to kind of check. I'm just wondering here, I should be with them pencils because my heart's cold. Pencils are amazing. Pencil colors are what you want. Now I'm just going to refresh the live stream because it currently doesn't look like it's working on my end. So let me just see. Okay, I think we're good now. So at least I can see what is happening on the screen. Okay, so that's good. Wow. Now what I'll do is I'll just curl this paper back. It got a little bit curled up from last live stream, which is kind of hard to explain, but and I always put a little piece of paper underneath, you can see, just so nothing goes through. Now how do I, what should I do next? I'm just going to take a sip of liquid before we start. I should have probably posted that I'm live on my Instagram feed. That would have been a good choice. That would have been a good choice indeed. Okay. I wonder if it's too late. Ruby Kit, you have eaten food. What kind of food was consumed? Please tell me. Perhaps a banana. Perhaps some crispy chicken is my next guest after that. Okay. Maybe I will post a quick photo on Instagram here, just to see if we can get more people in the live stream. I think sometimes when I had the setting for private and then public, and then something got crazy, and maybe it didn't send out the notifications as much as we had hoped. So let's just go ahead and post on Instagram for a second. Live on YouTube. Okay, this is how we do it, folks. So what I'm going to do is grab a GIF. This is what we need. We need a YouTube play button. We need to grab their attention. Absolutely. Here we go. That should probably do it. Okay. Maybe that's as simple as we need. Live on YouTube. 1 hour drawing challenge. This is how we do it. Okay, the 1 hour drawing challenge are happening right now on YouTube. Okay, let's get that out. Okay, chicken. You ate some chicken. Congratulations. Perhaps. Okay, so what I'm going to do is set the timer here. And we will get going for the 1 hour drawing of Spider-Man. Okay, I do have 1 hour on the clock, which hopefully you can see right there. How many people do we have in the live stream? It's hard for me to see. I've got limited window space. I'm going to try to make it a little bit larger if possible. We have 3 people, it seems, that are watching the live stream. Thank you so much. Okay. So, what I might do just for a quick sec, ladies and gentlemen, watch how fancy this is. I'm going to move that YouTube, I want to move this, the number 3 in the bottom left corner, over to the right, so that I can see it a little bit easier. Oh, no, that's not what I want. There we go. It would just be nice to be able to see this. I'll put it up in the top right, like that, perhaps. Transition. Okay, let me see if I can see that a little bit better. Oh, I wonder if I might just have to refresh the... Oh, there we go. There's 3 people watching here, and there's no one from Twitch, which makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, now I'm 20 minutes into this live stream. The first 5 minutes were technical issues. I'm going to start... So I'm going to put 1 hour on the clock. Let me just grab the average color of red. I think I'll separate these into some blues up here. We'll see if I can keep this organized. Probably not. I'll keep some blues and whites and grays up there. And then I'm going to keep my red tones over here. And you know what I want to do just quick is grab that red paint, or the white paint, because I might apply a little bit of thin white paint later for some of these highlights. Nice. Wow, it is a complicated thing, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody, thank you for jumping in the live stream. Okay, so I think I feel decently ready. I love this color. It's one of my favorites. This is called Scarlet Lake. This is a Prismacolor pencil. I'm going to adjust the lights just a little bit more. That looks a little bit better. Okay. Oh my gosh. So this is what's happening. Actually, there's one more thing I need to do. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. This page is really dirty for some reason. Looks like from the drawing I did of Carnage. Somehow, some way, some colors got on here, which is surprising me. The drawing of Carnage went underneath the paper, onto the next sheet of paper somehow. Okay. Guys, I cleaned up my entire studio last evening. That's what I was doing. It looks fantab. I'm super excited about that. Okay. There, that looks a little bit better. Now it's a clean sheet. Now I am ready. Okay. So I got 1 hour on the timer. And I suppose what will happen is I shall begin. Okay. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay. It's always crazy to see the timer. Makes me a little bit nervous, perhaps. Okay. So what I'm going to do is block in his face. I need to decide how large I want his face to be versus his body. So probably his face is the most important characteristic, I would reckon, of Spider-Man. So I need to get mostly his face here. And so I'm just blocking that in. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now, then I'll get some of his neck. Sort of here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on my reference photo. It is absolutely necessary. Ooh, like that. This is going to be pretty hard, actually. I don't know if I've made a good choice here this evening. And by this evening, I mean this morning. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be his neck. And that will be the neck on the other side. And I need to sort of make this a little bit more round here. These ones are definitely going to be in the way. So I'm going to have to move those to the left side. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to move the mouse and this tiny sheet of paper. I need that sheet of paper, it seems, to use the mouse. I never used to, but today. Okay, so this, okay, I got a little bit of shape. Now what I'll do is use a little bit of a gray and start blocking in his eyes. Andrew is here. Hello. Thank you for jumping in the live stream. So let's see here, guys. I'm gonna block in this eye just a little bit. Now this reference photo is amazing, but there are a lot of details here. And with Carnage, I could kind of get away with the 1 hour drawing challenge. Same with Venom, because it is absolute carnage. I mean, there's strings going everywhere. And oh my gosh, I need to make sure that these are lined up together. But with Spider-Man, his suit is very structured. It has a lot of patterns. And the truth is, I'm not really sure how far I will make it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, it scares me how short this red is. I wish this red was a lot longer than it currently looks, or than it currently is. So let's see. I'm going to start coloring in basically his mouth section here. And I'm going to go a little bit later at first, just because I'm still not 100% sure where everything needs to be. Plus it's nice, because then I can use different colors to create highlights and different tones and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go, this is like the average red I would consider of Spider-Man. So that's why I'm using it here. But again, if I go too dark, I won't be able to erase anything or cover anything up. So I will continue this down here and try to get at least, I think down here would probably be a good amount, but I'm going to go all the way down and see how much of this drawing I can get. It would be nice to get his logo in here. Absolutely. I think orange juice make, oh, I need to be able to see your comments a little bit more than I can right now. Make me hyper, because I ate it yesterday. Orange juice. Orange juice is amazing. I love orange juice. Okay, I actually had 12 hours of sleep, says Ruby. Congratulations. That is an amazing sleep. Wow, that's almost a hibernation. You almost went into hibernation. So I've been drawing this for 4 minutes. So I think what I need to do is start moving a little bit quicker. Okay, noticing some highlighted areas. What should I do? I think this color, maybe I will use this color as the next layer here. This is a lot easier to use, this pencil, because it's a lot longer, so it gives me more leverage. What I'll do is start creating, I guess, the different tones. So this is where the light source is obviously over in this direction. This I can tell. And then it gets a little bit darker as we move across the page. Over here, for example, it's a little bit darker in some of these sections. So I'm going to go a little bit darker, but not too dark. And now I can sort of see the separation between the lighted side of the character and then the darkened side of the character. Sankit, if I pronounce this properly. Lancel, thank you for jumping in the live stream. We're gonna try here to draw Spider-Man in an hour. Will it be a success? Time will tell. I've got 54 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 54 minutes to try to draw Spider-Man. And I really do enjoy the 1 hour drawing challenge. It's epic, it's fantastic. A little bit stressful, but I can manage. So down here, just kind of, okay, you know what I need to do is probably just move into the character's eyes. And let's use a navy blue. Okay, once I get 1 AM here, and I am watching drawing video. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this live stream here at 1 AM. Okay, Now guys, what should I do? I'm going to go right here. This is irreversible. This cannot be changed. That line is much too dark, so it is here to stay for sure. And hopefully his eyes I didn't draw just too big. You are fully hydrated. 4 bottles of water. That's a lot. Okay. I guess that's not as much as you frequently are known to drink. There. Midnight. Or Ruby, I should say. Okay. His eye is placed. There's no turning back. So now what I gotta do is place the inside of the eye here. Or sort of, there's like this beveled, what's the word? Beveled ledge? That's not the right word. But anyways, I shall commence. And I'm gonna continue working on the eye. Okay, now that I have that, I can use this blue. I need to like roll up my sleeves here. This is intense. Okay, now I'm going to use this blue. And this blue is kind of a nice average color on the eyes over here. So I will use this blue here, and then I'm going to use black. Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of this blue. The reflection in his eyes are amazing. There's like a city landscape. That will probably be extremely challenging. No guarantees for that part. Okay, I wonder if I should almost move a little bit quicker. I'll probably say that a lot, but I mean, in all fairness, I'm going to try my absolute best here to finish this in 1 hour. So far, I feel like I'm on a decent streak for Venom and then Carnage. And now we're working on Spider-Man here. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, so look at this. I have a tendency to just leave all of the pencil colors right under my wrist for some unknown reason. I've only got 50 minutes. Okay. Maybe I'll take the relaxed approach. Let's see what's happening here in the comment section. Hiya says No Name. So we got No Name and Nobody. Are these the same person or are these different people? This is what I've been wondering. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I need to be able to spot these colors really quickly so that look at that, I placed it in the right spot, ladies and gentlemen. It's truly a miracle. Okay, and moving up, there's this really nice kind of white glare, which I will try to keep if this is possible. I'm concentrating very deeply, profoundly. Okay, a little bit of black. A little bit of black over here in this section. And what else? Definitely some black over here, I think, will be good for Spider-Man. And maybe some black up above. Like that. And I could probably spend a long time on the eye, but I do not have time to spend all this time on the eye. Okay, sorry. Sometimes it will stop recording and then I will click record again. So your patience is absolutely appreciated when this happens. Okay, so I'm going to put some highlights in here using this sort of sky blue color. Perfect. Okay, you know what I did not grab? Oh, the colors for his eye kind of frighten me. Oof. Because, okay, he's got this glare. He can see the city landscape in the reflection of his eye. And so I need to try my best to grab some of these colors here for the landscape. I feel like YouTube did not send out the notifications. I will read these comments. I see there's more comments pouring in there, which is appreciated. Okay. Now, where can I put the gray tones? The gray tones will stay up in this corner, allegedly. Okay, so the city, there's almost like a really dark gray, cloudy, yellowy, sunsetty skyscape here. So this is what I'm going to try. Different people. First, let him finish the drawing. You should do a 1 hour drawing of Hulk. That would be amazing. I do love the Hulk. He has long been my favorite superhero character, so I was thinking about doing him next, actually. So there you go. That's a pretty good suggestion, pretty good guess. Of course, I'm open to other suggestions. whatever you guys kind of want to see. I appreciate your comments. It helps keep the channel moving. So this is sort of like the sky. It doesn't look like much of one, but hopefully by the end of this next couple... I don't know if I'm going to finish this drawing, actually. I just decided. That's not a very good thing to decide when you're only 12 minutes into the drawing. But it looks very, very challenging. So that's going to be the clouds, and I need some sort of darker tones in those clouds as well. And then there at the bottom, there's like this is all buildings at the bottom. Okay, so you are different people. So there we go. We got no name and we got nobody. Yesterday was amazing. What was so amazing about yesterday? Please tell me. These are different buildings in the cityscape. And there's one building in particular that I really want to accent. And I'm going to place that building right here. So that one goes above the horizon line. And let's give it the shadow right there. That's a building. Oh, I feel like there's something wrong with my paper underneath it. It's making it go all wonky. Okay, so I made this building a little bit larger than I first intended. Now, okay, what should I do? Okay, this is a good color for buildings. I'm gonna just kind of blend these two colors together for the cityscape. And then what I'm going to do is just maybe create like a bunch of lines in here to represent different buildings, stuff like this. I don't really know what to do. It's very technical. I can't even, let me zoom in like incredibly to this photo. Wow. Okay. I'm looking exclusively at his eye now, which is amazing. So I'm going to try to get in some of these details. As long as it kind of looks like a textury type background, I think we will be okay, perhaps. And this is the most prominent building you can see right there. Great channel. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. I like drawing, but I don't have much stuff. So I quit. Oh no. I am so sorry. Art is amazing. Hopefully one day you can pick it back up again. And maybe find some art supplies, maybe win some art supplies. You never really know. So that's the city landscape there. And then this is sort of the clouds. Let me add some darker clouds in here. Like this. I'm going to sort of go over these clouds. Okay. Well, he looks kind of interesting anyways. I think that looks like a cityscape. Okay. What I could probably do, if I experiment for a second in OBS... Well, maybe I won't. I don't know if I have the time. Okay, let me zoom out of the photo. And what I'm going to do is start building up some of the lines around this character, or around his eye. I think I'm missing some of the comments now is really what's happening. Okay, so this... Oh no, don't break on me. Okay, so let's go for the red here. And he's definitely got this red line. So he's got 1, 2, 3 until the center. I feel like the center is probably right about, oops, probably like that. And so he's got this, I need this one. These are interesting angles, very peculiar. So this one's kind of straight up, but not quite straight up. I think it curves a little bit that way. So we get 2, 1, I need 2 more, so that will be 1, and then maybe right here I can do another one of those. Okay, so let's go for it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we got this one here, we got this one, and then we got this one, which is kind of on an angle, or slight curvature. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, now I got a couple over here. I'm going to do one down. Maybe what I should do, no, I'm going to change my plan. What I'll do is I'll do this section over here. So we got 1 over here. RubyKit, how are you? Says AMR. This is fantastic. I think I'm involved in a lot of things and I can't decide what to focus on. That is fair. I would prefer people have lots of things on the go than nothing on the go. So that's fantastic. Keep up the hobbies. Hobbies are amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a lot of hobbies over the years. Okay, now this will be the next one, I think, if I go up like this. And then, oh boy, okay, up like this. See, with Carnage, I could just do chaos, right? I could do any kind of chaotic line. But with Spider-Man, I actually have to keep things sort of structured and organized. Okay, cool. I feel like we're making some progress. I wish I could place this eye. So what I'm going to do, you know what I can do probably now? Is go over this with more confidence. More color here. I'm going to try to get this as quick as possible. I've been drawing for 17 minutes. I wonder if this is a good amount for 17 minutes. Malaysia! My goodness, fantastic. Holy, we got Orange Monkey is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Orange Monkey himself. A fellow YouTube friend of mine. Thank you, man, for jumping in the live stream. I'm going to try to draw Spider-Man. This is from a movie poster. And it is absolutely epic. Okay, you know what I need to do? Is turn this completely upside down so that I can color this quickly. Okay, and I'm going to do the same all the way across. In fact, all of this could probably be colored. I think that makes sense, right? He is all red, basically. So I'm just going to kind of color this in a little bit more here. Wow. What's happening to my pencil? Okay. Now, okay, I can go back to it later and reinforce. Let's see. I'm going to go underneath his eye. Maybe I will finish the shape over here. I'm going to use this. I need like a very soft gray here, and that will kind of define the edge. Oof. The edge of his face. Yeah, that wasn't very good. But it's okay. I think I'll end up coloring the background, maybe, is the goal. Okay, check this out. I need to concentrate. Oh! What happened to my wrist? It failed me. Okay. Okay, good. Now this side is actually like an orange. It's this color here. Because there's a light source actually coming on both sides of this Spider-Man now that I think of it and look at it closely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color this sort of this peachy. And then I'm going to go over the peach with white. Man, look at my white. It's so tiny. I don't know if I'll have enough white. I'm going to go over this peach with the white. Just to create this sort of ultimate glare over here. And I'm hoping that later I can get a little bit of the background in place. So that is kind of one of my goals. And then on this side as well, there's going to be some peach. I would call this more of a peach. I think I called it orange. I'm not sure if it's technically an orange. And let's color, okay, some of this, I think I can move some red here. And place this other eye. It makes me nervous placing this other eye for sure. Because that's one of the hardest things on any kind of character portrait, is getting those eyes completely parallel. And sometimes it is more difficult from this angle that I'm kind of looking at. But I can turn the page actually, so that's fine. Where's my blue? I need my indigo blue. This is going to have to do. I think this is it. Okay. I need to almost hold this up for a second, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to move his eye up like this. I think it needs to go a little bit taller. It goes into the peach, but peach is so light it doesn't matter. And what else? Then it should go across, probably to there, and then it will come up, I think, to about there. Hopefully this is decent. What's your IG, Ruby? There we go. We got some people talking in the background. You should all follow each other and support each other's artwork if that's what you're up to. Orange Monkey does some artwork, obviously, as well. So Orange Monkey Art, a good friend of mine. It says there's only 3 people watching, but it said that the whole time. So I'm just wondering, like, is that even possible? It should fluctuate a little bit. or perhaps have more people. Okay. Oh, I should be careful here. So I'm just trying to block this in a little bit so that I can see if the shape is proper or not. And then I'm going to build this peach color a little bit around it and help create the edge of his face. I do Photoshop manipulation. Nice. Photoshop is amazing. I would love to see anyone's work. I welcome all people's work is welcome. You can send it to my Instagram. I would love to see it, of course. Okay, his neck. Actually, his neck. Wow. Now that I look at it, it's more like right here. And then, okay, I'm going to color this in pretty dark. I'm going to be jumping around and just sculpting this character as much as I can, basically. So a lot of this I would consider almost like sculpting in a way. So once I have certain edges, now that I have the chin, it will help me place all the details here in his neck and whatnot. Okay, I'm going to go over that with this red, and I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend these two colors together a little bit here so that we can see that that is truly his neck and it's in shadow a little bit. I accidentally went out of the lines, so let's change his neck, make it a little bit bigger. This was an accident. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to blend it out like this. Okay, this is good, I think. Okay, making some progress. Now, the Spider-Man suit terrifies me. I don't even think it's possible, probably, for me to finish this character. What am I doing? Okay. Nervous. Okay, let's go here. I got one line right here. Okay, two. I'm going to kind of just place them carefully, and then I can adjust them if I have to later. Oh, larger distance. Wait, three. I got these lines here. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Up here near the top of his eyes. 4, 5 kind of goes above his eyes like this. Cool. This is actually surprising me a little bit. Okay, these 1-hour drawings tend to surprise me, especially if they turn out decently. So far they've actually done so. Here I'm going to do 1. Let's do, he's got 1, 2. Okay, this goes to the corner of his chin. I'm looking at like almost all of the details I can at once. Scanning the page ever so slightly. I need to stretch this one out. So we got 1, 2, and 3. This is the nice thing about having soft red right now currently on the page. I can fix mistakes, but if I were to go really dark, of course it would be a lot more challenging to fix any mistakes that might occur in the next 35 minutes. 35 minutes, okay. That's actually not a lot of time. I'm almost halfway done this. Uh-oh. What does that say, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if it says much good. Okay, now what I can do, I think, is start going over this probably quite a bit more. And then eventually I'll have to come up here and start adding some details in. But I'm almost thinking it might be worth continuing down the character a little bit more before I start adding, because on his actual Spidey suit there's so much texture, it's absolutely insane. There's like little sort of what would you call divot marks or pimples or something like this, probably hundreds of them, and clearly I don't know if I have the time. Uh-oh. Oops, I almost went on to the next sheet of paper. Okay, and now that I have these confidently placed, I'm going to continue this red, which again is like the average red needed for this particular drawing. And so I can continue placing this all the way across here. I need to sharpen this desperately. Kitslam, can you check out Casper's documentary? Casper the friendly ghost, or Casper your lovely pet? Probably your pet. If you send anyone who sends anything to IG, my IG account, I will check it out. I can't check it out probably so much right now. This is a timed challenge. Otherwise, I might consider doing so there, Ruby Kit. If this wasn't a timed challenge, that would be lovely. I would love to check out Casper's little documentary. Okay. Now, working through sort of blending maybe this red to the soft peachy color. That will be slightly challenging. I wonder if you guys can hear the music at all. I'm just kind of curious. The computer's a distance away from me, but I do have some music playing. Okay. If I were going this fast, as fast as I'm coloring right now the entire time, I could probably finish this character maybe no problemo. But I haven't been going this fast the entire time. Okay, and then let's color up here towards his eye and decide the shape. Decide the shape maybe of his eye. I can always leave some space. I'm leaving some space around the eye just so that I can look at it and be like, okay, well this needs to go up a little bit, probably up to that point, and then this can come around, and then it gets really peachy, so I'm going to bring some peach towards the red, like this, and I'm going to bring the peach on this side towards the red, like this, kind of so we have different tones on Mr. Spider-Man. And then let's bring up some red as well. I wonder where Tikkawa is these days. That's a great question. He's probably working on that massive rhino sculpture of his, which is reportedly going to be about 10 or 12 feet tall. Absolutely astonishing. You know what I'm going to do here quickly? Quick decision. Maybe? Where's my... I need like a... Whoa. I guess black? I wish I had a really deep red. I need like a... I think what I need is a purple. Sorry for the loud noises. Maybe this brown or something, or this purple here. Yeah, I think this purple will do good. Okay. Now, oh, is my hat was definitely in the way there for a second. Okay, now what I'm going to do is start defining some of these lines. No, actually, what I'm going to do is I need to make confident choice here on the eye. So let's get this placed. Once I get his eye placed, then I can start coloring the top of his head and whatnot. Okay, let's see. Man, it's kind of tough. It's really tough placing eyes. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I might be devastated if it's not, but that's okay. So we got some dark navy blue along the eye shape here. And this eye on the inside is quite a bit darker. So that might actually go a little bit quicker in a way, because it looks like there's less detail. These eyes are amazing. They have such a... Just these eyes alone would be an amazing pencil color drawing because of the reflection. I'm almost tempted to do that, but currently don't have time for such activities. I love these 1 hour drawings though, because they force you to just move the pencil, trust your instincts, go with the flow, and many, many other things. Okay, now let's color this in. Here, and I'm going to try to leave a glare there if it's possible, and then try to leave a glare near the corner of this eye as well, and then this should all be blue. So blue, in fact, it's kind of a navy blue. So I'm going to build, I often build from light to dark. As you can tell, I've got the light colors. I still need to do some dark colors. And so like this is the navy blue, but what I'm going to do in a second is actually grab the black as well. So let's grab some black and then really get some definition on this eye. I could probably use this black over here as well. There's almost like this dimension. They pop off of his suit a little bit. So I want that to be fairly obvious here when you look at the drawing, that when you look into his eyes here, that there's this dimension here. They pop off of his eye. They're three-dimensional, ladies and gentlemen. They're three-dimensional. Okay. So that's one of his eyes. Then inside of his eye, there's actually a lot of navy blue too, because we got this sky up here. And, oh, I should be careful. So this is the curvature of the Earth. This is kind of interesting. So we got the cityscape continues here, and there's this curvature to the cityscape, and that curvature will have to continue in this. So that is sort of me blocking in the cityscape here. There's a lot of texture that will have to go in there, but also what I need to do is add the sort of sunset. I'm going to use this sort of tan color, and then around the tan I'm going to use this gray, and then over the gray I think I'll use some blue. Orange Monkey says, what version of Spider-Man is your favorite? Oh my gosh. This I do not know. I think this is my favorite suit for sure. And it's got the logo you will see in just a few moments once I get down to those details. But I haven't really kept up with the Spider-Man movies, is the raw, unfiltered truth, ladies and gentlemen. This does not upset me though, but I do appreciate movies when I do go. Okay, we got some whites sort of right along the horizon. It's kind of fair to bring white through here because these are clouds. So I'm just going to bring some white through there. Maybe go over it again with some blue. Some of this sweeping clouds moving across the landscape. And I need my black. I want to go define this building a little bit better. Okay, now I'm going to zoom into this other eye. And there's a lot of interesting buildings here at the front. So I'm going to just kind of block these in. 1, 2, oh my gosh, how much? I don't have a ton of time, do I? I've got 27 minutes. What is up with that? That's not enough time. Okay, this will be building number 1 here. And then we get building number 2 here. And then maybe building number 3. That should be fine. And then maybe just using some blacks, or this navy blue. Where's my black? Using the black, kind of just to block in different markings for the city landscape here in the background, just to indicate that there's a lot of texture back here. There's a lot of detail. Thank you for the question, Orange Monkey. This is appreciated always. I might just skip over quick to this landscape again, this cityscape, and create, I'm going to just add some more random colors and buildings, just to create a little bit more of an obvious texture to it. Cityscape and these types of things. And the horizon line, maybe I can almost exaggerate the horizon line with the black outline. Okay, there. Now what I'm going to do is take a sip of tea, which I do not have time for. Okay, now I need to darken these. Sort of, this is amazing. Now that I got both eyes, I feel confident here. So I'm going to bring these across, okay, like this. Some of them aren't even perfectly symmetrical when I go look closely. So it might not matter if they're not all perfectly symmetrical. His suit has been through a lot of gashes and chaos, it looks like. So that will be going down, and then it disappears. And then this one will do the same. Okay, going up. We got them going up. I'll keep moving the reference photo a little bit. This one here. My wrist is struggling a little bit here as I try to get the contours of some of these lines today. Guys, of course, I do want to thank you for joining the live stream. This is fantastic. I see you're having a conversation. How amazing. Spanish, French, all languages are beautiful. Parlez-vous en français? Okay, here we go. So that is a little bit of that. If I have time later, I might want to strengthen those and go over them a little bit more. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen. So now there's this, what should I do? There's this gash here. And actually, I should probably put this gash in here because these scribble markings of the gash will actually be easier than the actual texture that I see in the drawing. So then I'm going to go up one over here, and there's another gash. Look at this, man. Spider-Man has been up to a lot of activity. He's trying to save the city. He's trying his best. There's a lot of criminals running amok, causing absolute chaos. Probably Carnage is in the mix, causing absolute chaos, as he's been known to do. And okay, for like a week I learned a bit of French in an app. There you go. I would absolutely encourage learning a second language. I always kind of wanted to learn French fluently. At one point I was almost going to start learning French fluently, and then I got back into art. And then French kind of fell to the wayside. I'm sorry, French. But because I had stopped art for many years just because I was so busy, I suppose. I don't know, life is interesting. And then I was learning French. I was teaching myself. And then I just kind of stopped as soon as I got into art. Okay. So that there is sort of the central piece. Let's move this one down to about there, like that. We're going to move it down like this. Then we're going to move, sorry for the hat, which occasionally is making an appearance in the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I haven't had it in for too much, but thankfully I've got a second camera angle which will save this footage. This will be used for likely a future YouTube video. So maybe the 5 ways to draw Spider-Man, 5 creative ways to draw Spider-Man. Okay. Now this contour is bothering me a little bit. I went off a little bit. So I need to sort of adjust some of these lines to make them look more congruent. Okay, now I need to get this line here. And I could probably darken this under his neck since I'm here with the dark color. I think that makes sense. And there's going to be this dark one actually, which goes around his neck like this. It goes around his neck, this dark contour. These contours are actually pretty amazing. They help scaffold the character. They sort of help build up Spider-Man. Okay. Now, let's use this, no, let's use, I guess, just this red for now to build the darker shadow underneath his neck and help me decide what contour his chin should take. I want his chin to take a straighter edge, and then his neck will be right about there. Wow, amazing. Okay, now let's color this all in here. Now I have to be careful. I'm going to use I use my thumbnails sometimes like this to help me not go outside or into certain lines. I don't want this dark red going into his cheeks, which are a lot lighter. So, and then I can use my nail along his shoulder blade here as well. Okay, you know what I want to do just quick is I got a lot of shavings. I got some colors going outside, which I do not want. I'm going to try to keep that clean if it's possible. Now, let's go down here and let's start adding. I got 20 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 21 minutes. So let's see what's possible here. I'm going to color this red down like this. Oh, it'd be amazing if, I think this might be from the 3rd movie, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I love this reference photo. It is absolutely amazing. Sorry if I've missed any of these comments, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. J'adore Kitslams parce que c'est amusement. Ah, see, this I know. This language, that I know. Thank you very much, RubyKit. Spanish, French, English, Japanese, and Russian. Come teach me lessons, please. Sorry for the loud noises. What can I do, ladies and gentlemen? I need to sharpen it. I've got 20 minutes. And check this out. We're going to try to finish this face. We're going to add some color down here at the bottom. I'm going to use my fingernail again so that I can sort of quickly color this. It's really hard to color quickly along the edge of a sheet of paper. It's absolute mayhem. Guys, I really enjoyed working on that thumbnail. Hopefully you did appreciate that. By the way, if you're in the stream, I would appreciate a thumbs up if that is possible. If you feel like you've enjoyed the conversation or the stream itself, please consider leaving a thumb up for me. That does support the channel and helps the video get a little bit more exposure. Okay, now, let's check this out. What I need to do is create the contours. Some of these contours I'm not completely happy about. Like this one's way too curved. So I'm going to work on this edge And what should I do about that? I don't know if there's much I can do, but I can probably darken this. I can darken his... My hat is probably getting in the way quite a bit, isn't it? Okay, well, live and learn, ladies and gentlemen. Live and learn. Okay, now, let's see, maybe I can just kind of go over this very darkly here. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling the vibe. So I'm going to go over this quite dark here and sort of blend a lot of the colors that have appeared on the page together. I could, now that I'm going to follow the contours as I color the top. That kind of makes sense to me, to color in the same contour of his head. And let's go to the tippy top of his head. My palm is probably covered with red and different colors, so I need to be careful about that. J'adore! Let's see, girl is Russian, hard to learn. Loud noises. Guys, I'm almost out of red! Oh, what's happening here? I better have more of this color red. That's all I have to say. That's all I can say right now, is that it better be around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, coloring quite dark and vibrantly so he pops off the page. Just like so. Wow, okay, now let's come and do the same thing down here so that he pops. So it looks like at least we were confident. It looked like, hopefully it'll look like we had a lot of time to finish this drawing, even though we only had about, well, we had 60 minutes is exactly the time. I've only got 17 minutes. I don't know if that's a good thing at all. So let me, oh, my hand will probably get sore here, but I kind of just want to start coloring this darker so that at least he looks vibrant. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? You know what I'm saying? So that he pops off the page here. And let's see, try to even out some of the idiosyncrasies, the white spots and stuff like this. Okay. And then what I'll do is finish his face, hopefully in the next... I wonder if I can finish his face in the next, like, 6 minutes, and then spend the last 10 minutes on his lower body here. Okay, let's see. So in 1 minute and 30 seconds, I want to move back up to his face for sure, so that I'll have 5 minutes for his face, and 10 minutes, which is not much at all. Maybe, oh, dang, I need this to be consistent. Oh, I'm so sad I'm running out of this color. Okay, what I do is I just need to color in the bottom here quickly, and then hopefully connect it. Oh, the hour is going way too quick. What is happening to time? I think it's moving quicker than it used to. Okay, here, check this out. Getting some red in here, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we color. Is this how you guys color? Like an absolute maniac. Now, because you know what I'm realizing? Is I don't think I'll have the amount of time required to create all of the little dimpled sort of divots in his lovely suit. So, if I don't have time for that, I have to make time for nice, vibrant colors. There's no excuse around here, ladies and gentlemen. None, really, besides the fact that this is only drawn in 1 hour, which is, you know, a pretty decent excuse, really. But what I want to do is make sure that there's... all of this, at least, is very, very colorful. And maybe make some decisions right now, like where these need to go. So I got one here. No, yeah, one about here. Oops. I need to make sure that they're round. My hat keeps going in the way. Next time I might move my camera farther back. Sorry about that. I shall figure this out, ladies and gents. Fear not. We got 2. Okay, and then I'll need 3 and 4. So 3, maybe if 3 intersects right here, and then 4 intersects right here. I think this is possible. The third one kind of comes around like this, and then, wow. And then it kind of goes this direction, and then the fourth one is sort of like, has a different sort of contour to it. It almost, yeah, it fades out to his cheek, and then it fades out to his cheek right about there. Now I need to make these pop out, because, I mean, oh my gosh, what was, look at this, I just went way too dark. What was I thinking? Okay, the corners of these pages are starting to curl on me. It's probably hard to see, good old Spider-Man, because the page is curling like a maniac. So let's see. I shall try my best to make him visible. You know what we need to do here, ladies and gents, is sort of give this a quick little wipe down and maybe clean off these edges, because I have a feeling that things are leaking around here. We got pencil color everywhere. Okay, now what I'm going to do is actually use the black and go over some of these features with a little bit of black and decide ultimately, once and for all, where they kind of really need to be with this black. Like this. Hopefully they look like they're standing out a little bit more now. That's the goal. And let's do the same thing with all of these so that they do pop out. And I'm going to actually come up right now and go to the top. All of that coloring with red was fantastic, but it sort of reduced the pop of these Spidey lines. So we want these to come back. I'm trying to designate 2.5 more minutes in his face, and then I need to kind of go down. So I will be moving down to his lower body. I need to get the Spider-Man logo and some of the tones and shadows. So here we go, like this, like that. And of course we want this to pop off, because the photo is an absolute, the photo is very, very, it's focused, right? I mean, all of these are very sharp edges. Everything is defined very, very well. So I have to try my best to do the same. And I think I'm going to use this peachy color here, just a little bit, to find the edge of his cheek. I hope I didn't make him a little bit too cheeky, like chubby, is what I mean. And some red up here. This needs to be the darker of the reds, like this. And color all the way around his eye, like this. Now this, if I color too fast, it could be dangerous because I got black lines on the page, but hopefully I'll manage just all right. Okay, oops. I've got a minute and a little bit to hopefully finish off his face in a way, was my original goal. So let's carry the red around his eye, and then what I'll do is I'll carry the peach color down around the eye as well. So let's see. So I need to carry this red around the eye, and then I'll use the peach around it as well. So giving myself 1 more minute for the face here. Let's make sure that I got all of this colored, and so that there's no, I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see the image. It's getting challenging. Okay, quickly curl this back. Blue Tree is here. Thank you for jumping in the live stream. Baby Shark is probably in the charts. Okay. You guys are chit-chatting about music. Please tell me your favorite songs. Let's hear it. Who's got a favorite song? Moving back to our drawing. This is what we're really up to today, is working on the drawing. Okay, peach is what I was going to do. For the last 14 seconds, let's see. But I might have to go a little bit overboard, because I want to get some white after I peach this, which is now a verb, to peach something, which means to color it peach. I need this to be peach as well. Ladies and gents, I really enjoy these challenges. The 1 hour drawing challenge is amazing. I would absolutely encourage you to try it. Please do. And whatever artwork you have, grand or small, please consider sending it to my Instagram. I wonder if Kit could leave my Instagram in the comment section. That would be amazing. I'll need to get some, eventually get some people who are more, what do you call it? Administrators? No. Who help assist the chat. Wow, I've definitely gone over. I've gone over by a minute in his head. What's happening? Oh my gosh. Yes, I would love to see your artwork. Or, you know, keep practicing your languages. I'm not sure if I'll understand. Oh man, you know what I need to do though, seriously, is get some darker tones. Oh, guys, it's a tragedy. But I'm realizing I need to get some darker tones over here, because his face is all one color. And that's not really what happens in real life. So I'm going to try to get some slightly darker tones. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to finish. I've only got 8 minutes. Okay. I need some slightly darker tones in here. And maybe just play around with some purples up here, because I want him to look a little bit more three-dimensional than he currently is. He looks like a sort of cartoony, which I guess doesn't surprise me. I mean, it is the 1 hour drawing challenge. It's kind of hard to get that completely realistic, but I kind of want to stretch out some purple tones and see if it will help create a little bit more dimension here. So you guys can let me know perhaps if this is working or not. Okay, and kind of along here we got a little bit more contours. Wow. Okay, hopefully that makes them look a little bit more dimensional. Okay, let's start coloring down here. Whoa, my voice is about to disappear. Okay, so I'm going to start coloring this contour around his neck. And what I need to do basically is place these contours here. Actually, what I'll do is I'll go down his chest, basically with black now because I don't have time. Let's see, I wonder if it's possible how much of his... Okay. Oh man, his logo is so complicated. I don't know if I have time for all of this complication, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't think I do. Okay, let's see. So he's got this really cool logo though, I reckon. So I will try. So we got 1, 2 markings. Then I'm going to come up here and do a third marking here. Let's do a 4th marking by this over here. And then, oh my gosh, it just keeps going. We got more of them. And I've almost lost track. So I'm just going to pretend that I have the right amount. No one will know. Don't tell anyone, please. Okay, and then this, oh, this is an epic logo though, for sure. So this is, someone tell me what Spider-Man logo this is. You guys probably know. But he's got these super long Spidey legs here. And then he's got this. He's got this massive gash. I'm going to use this gash to my advantage here. Like, this is like a gash in his suit, ladies and gentlemen. Now this is an excuse for me to use less detail in the artwork. So this is fantastic. And then, okay, this Spidey leg continues and finishes up here. Oh, I've only got 5 minutes. 5 minutes, no. And let's see, so that's that. Let's move over to this side over here and draw and color like an absolute maniac. So here we go. We got 1, kind of connects to this. Okay, this is good. Then I'm going to do a second one. Where is it? My eyes are failing me. There's got to be another one here. Right. Here's... Sounded like I was going to say, here's Johnny. Here we got this one here. And then I'm going to kind of make this up a little bit. Hopefully I have the same amount on both sides. I don't even know if I have the same amount on both sides. Okay. This moves down, and then it moves back up. Okay. Then we got the second layer of detail down here. And, oh guys, I've only got 5 minutes. Okay, let's see what's humanly possible here. Thank you so much to all of you leaving your comments. That is amazing. I really appreciate you guys coming into the live streams. If you guys would like to see any type of live stream in particular, all you got to do is leave me a friendly comment there or message me on Instagram and I can try to honor those requests. I'm sure you're leaving some friendly comments. Currently my brain is in overdrive, ladies and gentlemen. Overdrive. Okay. Blue Tree, I do appreciate you coming in the live stream. That's amazing. Okay, now, this is what's going to happen. Let's color this in quite dark. for the next 4 minutes here. Guys, I usually somehow pull it all together. I almost don't even know how it's possible. But I think I might be able to almost finish this character again. We finished Venom, we finished Carnage, and now today I try to finish Spider-Man within the hour. He's not perfect, but he looks decent. Okay, so let me try my absolute best to color all of this in, and then what I'll need to do after that is get all of the contour lines moving down his Spidey suit. They would look very strange without those contour lines. I've got 3 minutes here. No, I got 3.5 minutes. My gosh, sharpen the pencil very quick. Okay. I need to keep it going, keep that pencil moving, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wipe this off very quickly, because it looks like... It's funny. I don't want the shavings to ruin the background of this drawing. I don't want it to get compromised by these, because I'm leaving crayon pencil shavings everywhere, because I'm just going so quick. They're just scattering, ladies and gentlemen, all over the space, all over the desk, everywhere. Okay, color this in here. I should have maybe colored this first before doing the black. Too late. And so all of this, there could be a little bit of white. That's okay. Maybe there's glares appearing in some sections. But generally speaking, all of this needs to be colored. Now, how much time do I have? 2 minutes! 2 minutes! Oh, okay. Now, let's get full coverage, and then let's work on those contours. I'm in an absolute manic state. Absolute manic. I want a little bit of glare here in this cut, so that people can be reminded that this here is a gash of some sort that he's been cut. Okay, next. Oh my gosh. So what we're going to do is let's follow this contour. Oops. This contour goes around the shoulder, and then there's this contour, which was there before. Okay, same contours. This goes around the shoulder, and then this contour. Okay, next contour. I guess I can just follow these contours. I think is possible. For the next couple anyways. Oops. How much time do I have? 1 minute and 47 seconds. Okay, next. Oh, I'm just going to kind of pretend like I know what I'm doing here. So I'm going to make this contour. I'm going to just kind of do some contours here. Like this. Like this. I think essentially that's what's happening. So as long as I got these contours... Oh, that wasn't a very good one. What was with that? Okay, I want the Spidey logo to be exaggerated though, so that it really pops out. And over here as well. And down here maybe, I'm just going to kind of color this in, even though technically it's not all black. I've only got a minute. How is that really possible though? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix that contour, and then what else is supposed to happen? More contours, and then just more contours, I guess. I think that's what's meant to happen. Bring down these Spidey lines all the way through, like this. Okay, next, let's get some darker purple in here. This is what we need. Oh, darker purple. Is this my dark purple? No, this is my dark purple. Let's get some dark purple sort of quickly through the character here in the next 35 seconds, so that at least he doesn't look like a cheesy cartoon character. If I had a little bit more time, I could probably go in back and create some highlights and stuff. Okay, let's go. I got a few more seconds, 20 more seconds. I can't believe the hour is finished. What happened to the hour, ladies and gentlemen? How is the hour over? Oh my gosh. I wish I could highlight some sections here of the logo so that it pops out. I'm going to pretend there's glares here. There may or may not be, but I just want that to stand out. 1 more second. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. My hat was probably in the camera footage for most of the video. Thankfully, I have the second camera angle here. Oh, okay. Now, that's intense, ladies and gentlemen. So what's going to happen is, give me a moment to erase the background here. All right. I feel like this is allowed. Pretty sure this is not drawing. This is called erasing. So I think I'm safe. Okay, now, let me... Tikawa, it's fine. We got him in the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Tikawa found a white hair on his head. Wow. There we go. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, let me curl this back. I wish I could have read your comments. I'm sure they were amazing. You guys are talking about languages, like different language. And you were talking about music. I saw you were talking about music. Let's see. I'm so mean. Ruby Kit, don't be mean. What's happening here? Do we have to kick you out? No, just joking. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to lift it up so you can see it. And my favorite part probably is the cityscape, hey? Like his eyes. I spent more time on the eyes than I probably should have. But I think the eyes are my favorite part. I'm glad that I kept some peach and lighter tones so that it doesn't look super cheesy. And then I kind of got away with maybe dark on the chest due to maybe less sunlight and stuff like that. Wow, there we go. That's amazing. I wonder what's been happening over here in the comments section. Tikawa's here. Is this thin Carnage looking man nearing completion? Well, he looks like Carnage, right? And that's why he's the third member of the 1 hour drawing challenge. Fellini is here. They paint markers. Thank you for joining us. We had Ruby Kit, No Name, and Blue Tree. Oh, Darcy. Where did I see this? Darcy. Darcy. My gosh. Welcome to the live stream. That is amazing. I don't know if she's here still. Okay, so let me show you the previous 1 hour drawing challenges. So this was Spider-Man, and then last week we did Carnage. I wonder which one you guys... Carnage might be a little bit better. Maybe you guys have an opinion. That, I'm sort of surprised that happened in an hour. But this is more challenging because I had to use more of the page, for sure. And there was so much more structure rather than absolute chaos. But then before Carnage, what did I do? Venom is over here. Venom. So that's what's happened. We did Venom first. That's actually surprisingly maybe not too shabby. Then we did Carnage. Then I did Spider-Man. And then maybe next time, look at it. I don't know if I can use this sheet of paper. It's been corrupted by too many 1 hour drawing challenges. I might have to take this page out of the sketchbook, ladies and gentlemen. And maybe use this one next week for maybe the Hulk or something like that. Or maybe I'll do something else. It depends. See what you guys are feeling like. Okay, so Ruby says it looks amazing. Don't embarrass him. Please don't. Looks awesome. Thank you, Fellini. And I ate a special tea for Remembrance Sunday. There you go. Black Panther would be cool. Black Panther almost makes more sense. They're kind of similar characters, aren't they? Carnage, Spider-Man, maybe Black Panther here. That's a good idea. Lord of the Rings in 1 hour. That'd be amazing too. I love Lord of the Rings. Maybe I could draw Gollum sometime in an hour. I don't need to continue with the Marvel theme, but it's just kind of happened naturally. Gollum, Gandalf, do a Hulk Venom mashup. That would be epic. That I wouldn't do for an hour drawing challenge, I don't think. But I would love to work on a Hulk Venom. That would be so epic. Wow. So guys, this is the YouTube live stream sketchbook, and when I look at it, we're over half. We're probably about 60 pages into the live stream sketchbook, and there's a lot of different things here. This is from many Sundays long ago. This began probably almost like in the summer sometime, I think is when this started. Hey, this is a drawing dedicated to Orange Monkey from the summer holidays or something like that. Orange Monkey. Here we got Baby Sinclair. Baby Sinclair from the old show The Dinosaurs. Wow, so that was for Orange Monkey. You can see he's been a long support of the channel, and I support his YouTube channel because it's amazing and it's incredible art content. So if you guys haven't checked out Orange Monkey, who's in the chat, make sure you write down his name and go check it out after the stream because he is fantastic. And this one was for Ruby here. This one here was dedicated to Ruby. And I think this one was also dedicated to Ruby, who's in the live chat. So there you go. I could always come back next week maybe with some scribble art. Or Maybe I will do Black Panther's a pretty good suggestion. That show was amazing, man. I'm almost tempted to look it up on YouTube after this live stream is completely said and done. Yeah, I haven't seen that show for a long, long time. Guys, that is amazing. Precious, I will likely do, No Name, I will do some Lord of the Rings art at some point. And same with Fellini here. This will happen. And so Fox and Buckbeak were suggested from me. This is very true. Nata mama, nata mama. Guys, really, I want to thank you so much for being a part of the channel. That means so much to me. I will be going live later on Twitch. I've been going live on Twitch for almost 3 weeks straight, usually in the evenings, probably this afternoon sometime. I love Twitch. And maybe let me show you a preview of what's been happening over there on Twitch. A self-portrait in an hour. Man, that would be incredible. I mean, it would probably look like, it wouldn't look great, but I could maybe try that sometime. This is the Twitch live stream sketchbook. Twitch, I could probably make a time. So it's right now, it's about 2 o'clock my time. So maybe I'll go live in maybe like an hour. Probably at 3 o'clock I'm going to go live on Twitch. And I'll show you here, people dropping. Yeah, it's pretty crazy over there on Twitch. I'm really loving it. And there's been some crazy excitement as well. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And so this is what's been happening on Twitch. There's been a lot of stuff going on. I don't really know my green, like the GMT. Like, at least where I live in Canada, we don't use, we call it the, what is it? The central, what is my time zone? No, what is it? I don't even know if I remember anymore. But right now, my time, it's 2, and I'm going to go in 1 hour on Twitch. I'll just get to maybe grab a little bit of food, maybe do a little bit of stretching. I've been hunched over here. And then I'll go live at 3 o'clock. So you can see, this is the Star Wars scribble drawing set that's been happening over there on Twitch. With Kylo Ren here being one of my favorites. All scribbles. And then after that, I started Scribbleween. Can you do invisible ink, please? That would be fun. I like that idea. I can show Casper on Twitch. Yeah, I'll do that. And Scribbleween was so much fun. All of these were Halloween scribble drawings. And all of my content, I post photos of it on Instagram, right? You can't really post photos on YouTube for some reason. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they haven't made a version of YouTube that's kind of integrates photos as well in like a stream. Well, I guess maybe they do for some people. I think you need over 10,000. I think you need over 10,000 subscribers. There's a spirit in my house, I think. I shan't sleep until a ghost is drawn in invisible ink. That would be amazing. I like this idea. That's a good idea. And then after the Scribbleween, I drew this skull. But I don't know if I will do a drawing. I might actually do another crayon carving over there on Twitch. I haven't decided. So, but I'll go live in just about an hour there. Sometimes I'm a little bit late, but your patience is appreciated. Sometimes this technology stuff, ladies and gentlemen, it's not as easy as one might assume or think. Okay, so there you go. But yeah, I love working on these live stream sketchbooks. It means so much to me. I can't wait. Like in a few years, I'll turn this back on. In a few years, I'm so excited to look back at the very first YouTube live stream sketchbook edition. Volume number 1, ladies and gentlemen. All of these are drawings for you guys that we've done together. Some of these are less hectic than 1 hour drawings. I really do enjoy the 5 hour, or no, not the 5 hour, the 5 minute drawings. Maybe I should do some 5 minute drawings on Twitch today. That could almost be fun. I do enjoy the 5 minute drawings. This was for Jiz Thinks. She's always over there on Twitch with us. So Giselle, if you're in this live stream, thank you so much. Homer Simpson was for a good old friend of mine. He's not old, he's young. Walter. This was for Walter. And Julio. But yeah, maybe I might consider some 5 minute drawings just to have some fun, maybe, perhaps. I'll think about it. I suck when I drink through a straw. Most people do. They have a community tab. Yeah, this is right. And I think you need maybe over 10,000 subscribers, I think. Let's see. There's a spirit in my house, I think. Congratulations. Please try to capture it on film. If you drink with straws, I'll fly to you and slap you in your rhino. Yeah. And then this was the 5K special, because we just crossed 5,000 subscribers. I love this little Thanos. He's probably one of my favorites on this picture. He looks quite cute. And then all of these characters were suggestions from you guys. Yes, I love the Sunday live stream. So all of that to say, guys, I really, of course, want to thank you for joining this live stream. I will be live on Twitch. I post all of my photos on Instagram as I go throughout the week. And if you haven't, please like this video. That would really mean the world to me. It helps YouTube send the video out to more people. If people like it, YouTube's like, hey, we should send this to more people. And that's basically how the algorithm works. So, and this is the finished product from today. So there you go. And yeah, I want to thank you one last time for watching. And I'll hopefully see you all over there on Twitch in just about an hour. Okay, thanks for all those amazing comments as you guys were chatting through the live stream. You're amazing. Like Spider-Man. Okay, I will see you guys all very soon. Bye-bye.